Hi everyone, and welcome to my Flosstube channel, A Little Patience. My name is Ashley and I'm here to talk to you about my stitching. You might hear a wild man in the background. He's supposed to be napping and hopefully he will chat himself to sleep. So I'm gonna carry on and hopefully he will fall asleep. So I hope that this video finds you and your family well. I do apologize, but I wanted to get this done so I can get to some stuff. We had Easter and it was really lovely, and I hope that you enjoyed your holiday as well if you celebrate. Boy, I hope I don't keep losing my train of thought. I think I forgot to say the date. Today is Thursday, April 4th, and this is Flosstube 39. And, we're doing really good over here. My family and I are doing very well, and I hope yours is too. So I've got my book of days. It's been 2 weeks since I filmed because my big kids were on spring break. So I added some flower stickers and this little wax seal. The end of March I didn't write down anything. I probably stitched, but it was hard to find time. We were pretty busy doing stuff, so I don't have anything really organized. I just have a bucket of stuff to share with you guys. I wanted to get 2 things fully finished, but I did not. But they're here on my table to get done, so I'm just gonna share with you what I've been working on, and then, then I'll be done. So I'm gonna put this away, and I have my first project to share with you. It's in my mushroom bag. So technically this is my fall bag, so I have some fall stitching in here. And I think I worked on this yesterday. This is Farm Life by Little House Needleworks. I'm using the called for, I hope you can hear him because he's very entertaining. I'll probably have to get him after this video and cuddle with him some more. So I'm using the called for colors of floss, and the fabric I have written down as Colonial Parchment, 36 count, but I did dye it, I think in like coffee tea dye, because the white was not showing up, and I just thought instead of, finding new fabric at the time, I just made it a little darker. So I had already done the barn and the corn and the pumpkins, the wagon, this whole section pretty much, in a little bit of the words. So that's what I worked on yesterday. The words, I'm still not done with all of them, but I did work more on the words, and then I was able to get over here to this side and get that green grass outlined and that first tree stitched in, and then this section here will just all be fill in with a lighter color green. So the lighting is not good. It's been raining a few days straight, so I just have my craft room light on right now, that's all, and the light from my window. So that's how far I've gotten. It's still rather wrinkly, but that's okay. I iron my stuff when I'm all done. So that was nice. I worked on that. Okay. I decided to go back to like, I had my sticky note right here. Having a set day for things to try to get them done. I even pulled out my, a new jar and started writing some projects on a jar. I think that's jar project, I think is Tuesday is what I put down, just to try to get through everything again. I was getting stuck getting a little stuck, so hopefully that'll help a little bit. I had my best friend come over on Tuesday, and Willie took a really good nap, and I got a little bit of stitching and chatting in. So I worked on Everyday Things by Heart and Hand. I am changing the colors, and this one I'm stitching on 40 count Fox and Rabbit Salt Bush. And so far I have Carriage Black, Sweetest Heart, Faded Rose, Eve's Leaves, Goldenrod, and Grits pulled out as my floss colors. I haven't used all of them, but that's what I pulled out. I must have planned on working on this more, but I think I ended up sewing in the evening, so I left my needle in there. I'll have to take that out, try to get those on there for you. So I got some more words done. I got that little tomato done, tomato pincushion, and then a little bit of the vines on the side going up. And I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do about the light. It's not that good. So there's my progress on that one. I'm gonna take my needle out before I forget. Stick it in my little chicken. I've shown this before, I'll get them out. My little chicken pincushion. Pretty cute. My mom got it for me. So just sits my little tray of stitchy stuff. Okay, I'm gonna slide this back in. Oops, and that's 40 count, so it's 1/2. Okay, let's see. I have some sewing projects to share. I've also been working a lot on my crochet granny square blanket. I don't think I've shared it yet. Right now I just have all the squares made up, and it's like a variegated blue and white and kind of a tan as one of the yarns, and then a white sparkly yarn, and then the center is like almost like a dark aqua. So it's going to be really pretty, very muted kind of pastel, a little bit deeper pastel colors. So it's in the corner. I forgot to grab it. So hopefully I will remember next time to share some squares with you. But I got some sewing in before spring break officially started, and I made this project is from the Quilted Cow. It was a kit, and it came with the pattern, and they have a tutorial on their YouTube channel. It is a kitchen scarf, and I made it for my husband. He's always, he does the dish, I do the cooking, he does the dishes, and whenever he does the dishes, he always puts the towel over his shoulder, and then he'll like walk around the house and get distracted by kids. So I'll wash my hands, and I'm looking for a towel. So I made him this, and hopefully he'll use it. And I don't know, it was really cute, very easy to make. I followed the little suggestion for putting the towel inside this little fabric tube here. So it's really cute. I mean, the kit came with everything I needed except for the thread, and then I just got this done. I mentioned them before. They have Facebook shopping on a couple days of the week, so if you like to sew, I recommend you check them out. I also made this unicorn basket for my daughter. It's not the best, don't look closely. In fact, I gave my mom, it has a kit as well to make one of these, so I just gave her my pattern because I told her I'm not making one ever again. But I'm thinking my daughter can keep her horses and unicorns inside here, and it's super cute, and the fabric is beautiful. The execution, not so much, but I'm okay with it. I think, I think it looks great still. But no, I mean, I made it, so I know that there are problems with it, but it's okay. And then I also finished my eldest son's apron. He loves rocks and minerals, and he chose this fabric. So I kind of used one of the patterns, excuse me, from the Quilted Cow to use it as a guideline to make this. And I had some scrap fabric from when I made masks. And that is the tie for the back here. I mean, it's large enough, it'll fit me, and hopefully he can grow into it and he'll keep it and cherish it forever. But there's also pockets on the bottom, and you can see the yellow chalk line still a little bit. I haven't washed this yet. But this is some cotton fabric from my grandma, and there's 2 pockets. So there's a line down the middle and there's 2 pockets. And then the ties on the side. So I will have to wash it so he can use it. Those are my sewing projects. I'll just stuff them back in that basket. All right, I'm gonna toss that. Next, I have one more sewing project, I forgot. So I started working on the willow pouch. This is a Sweet Jane's pattern. And I'm using the French General Antoinette fabric. So I got the top part done, the quilted part of the pouch, and my measurement is off by a 1/2 inch. Even though I'm pretty sure I follow the directions exactly, it is short a 1/2 inch, which would mean it's my seam allowance, which makes no sense because I don't know. I'll probably have to give my mom a call and see if she can figure it out. But there's one side of the pouch, so that'll be the top one right here, and I'm making the large. And then here is the other side. Very cute. I'm pretty proud of myself. I'm just disappointed that that they're too short. They're short by a 1/2 inch. So I will work on that more once I figure out what's going on with it. I just set it to the side. And then I did some stitching, so that's okay. Okay, I have some haul. People have been showing this on Instagram, so I wasn't sure if I could or not. It is the Schoolgirl Sewing Club from the Cruel Goblin in Australia. This is my first year getting this club box, and it was wrapped beautifully. I shared how it was wrapped on my Instagram because I wasn't sure if we could share the projects inside, but people are showing it, so I'm going to show you too. I did take out the tissue paper. I unwrapped it all. I ended up looking at it a couple days after I received it in the mail, and it's this just tiny little box. It came really quickly from Australia, and the sampler is, I don't know if it's Angel or if you would say Angel. Dilly is 1859 from Sovereign Samplers. I love the bunnies on here. Those bunnies are so cute, and the border is really pretty too. So I got this chart. Then this is a chart and a kit to make this needle minder, and it comes with the same French General fabric I have. In fact, this is the same fabric I have for the bottom portion of my pouch I'm making. And then the linen is in here for the needle book, and the ribbon. The ribbon is there too. Here is the linen for the sampler, and this is Fox and Rabbit paper bark, and I got the 36 count. It has the needle as well. some are full skeins and some are wrapped on this floss card they made. It's so cute. Here's the back of it. So there's a couple here, and then there's spots for your other ones, I think. I haven't pulled it out to see what all of these are, but I imagine that it fits, you know, all of them. Yeah, because sage is right there there's sage right here and sage right here. So here's the floss, little note card showing you what's in your kit. It came wrapped in this cute ribbon and the tissue paper. So that is my schoolgirl box. Very exciting. I also purchased, my husband's working from home on Thursdays, but his office door is closed. I purchased the new exclusive through the Homespun Needlework Facebook group. So I will be looking forward to getting that as well when it ships. Okay, I don't really want to toss that, so I'm just gonna leave it. Oops, oh, I'm so sorry. I apologize. Okay. I'm gonna share that last. Let me keep that all together. Okay. Okay, I grabbed the rest, so I won't keep doing that. So, you know what? I did have a finish. I just didn't fully finish it. I wanted to fully finish it to share with you guys, but I did finish, what is it? Needlework ABCs by Little House Needleworks. I did I finished it. I'll share it, it's right here. I stitched this on 36 count Nantucket Brew 1/2, and I used the called for floss. So I finished this on March 22nd. And I'm gonna try to carefully get it without, okay, that wasn't so bad. I have to do it a little bit further away. So I finished it. And I'm going to use, it's actually right here. You can see the top of my finishing piece right there. That's what I'm going to use to finish it. And I'll go up closer. So I've got my buttons in there. And for the spool of thread, I just did some satin stitches instead of the X's. Turned out really cute. I really wanted to get it done, but I have something to finish before it I was trying to work on, and then my button fell off and the fabric was uneven and not straight. So I had, and then I have a toddler running around, so I just had to postpone it. Okay, so that was my finish. So technically I did have a finish. And I have woof in this pile, so I must have worked on this at some point. Woof block by Hands-On Design. I was planning on finishing this fully, and I still haven't even finished stitching it. So I have the whole panel done, and now I'm working on the top portion. I have a needle in this one too. So yeah, in my brain, I'm like, I'm gonna get this done. I really want to get this done. And then life happens, and that's perfect. So I think it's this way. You see my face here. So that is the top portion of the block. We were just so busy doing things over spring break. I didn't have much time to sit down and stitch. And when I did have time, I was just like vegging out because, you know, kids are exhausting. So that's as far as I got. I had every intention of working on it and finishing it. I'm gonna take that needle out too. Oh, and that is on the called for fabric and the called for floss. Okay. I have 2 more things, then I'm done. I also worked on Elizabeth Warger 1769. I do not have the cover image, like it's all mixed in my chart, so I will not share that with you today. Here are the floss colors I'm using. They're all different than the cauliflower, and they are all over dyes except for B5200. So they match the colors used, they're just not the colors used. It's a little tingly. Okay, I also do not know the fabric. Oh, there's my postcard. So 36 count Mayflower by Fox and Rabbit. There we go. I just don't have the image to show you. I have a loose. I'm so bad. I was wondering where all my needles were going. Okay. Normally I'm not that bad. I must have really wanted to get all these things done. So let me get some paper for this one too. All right, I think last time I showed you I was working on the last row of the alphabet. So I finished that up and I got all the way down to here. There's still a pretty good portion of writing that needs to be done still. So I'm close to finishing this. I'm trying to get a different angle so you can see. It's so hard to tell on this one. And it's wrinkly. And that white kind of gets washed out, but it's so pretty. I love this one so much. Okay. All right, the last one is my project for Katie, the novel stitcher. She started a stitching book club, and it's Stitches and Pages. So I started this April 1st, and we are reading a single thread, and I chose this chart from my stash to work on. It is by the Scarlet House, and it's called Little Deed Sampler. I had some 40 count lichen left over from another project, and then I just found I'm changing the colors. So I'm not going to use any red, and I'm going to use more greens and blues. So 40 count lichen by Tabby Cat Linen, and I'm in the middle of chapter 3, so I'm listening to it while I'm stitching, and I got into the middle of chapter 3 all on April 1st, and then I just looked before this video and I decided I better start doing a chapter a day, so that when she does her like Zoom video call, I can I'll be done by then, at least listening to the story. I don't know if I'll get this done. It's like 10 and a half hours of reading, I think, and I don't know. I'll be interested to see how much I get done while listening to the story. So this was 3.5 chapters. So I got that whole top border is done. That's the edge of it. That's as far as it goes, I think. I'll have to recount it. And then I just wanted to see how my white looked on there. So this is actually not black. This is a really dark green. And I'll share my colors I have pulled out so far. I'll try to do it while holding it. So I have, that dark green is Classic Colorworks Balsam Fir. It's so dark, it's almost black, but you can tell it's a green, but it's very dark. Then the white I pulled is Weeks Dye Works Whitewash. And then another green I just pulled is Eve's Leaves, Classic Colorworks. It looks really pretty with this fabric. We'll see if we'll see. I'm just gonna see how these work. Then I have, what is that? Eggshell, Classic Colorworks Eggshell. Weeks Dye Works Deep Sea looked really pretty because this green has a little bit of like blue undertones to it. So I thought this floss color would work well. And then I have Weeks Dye Works Spanish Moss. It looks so much prettier in person. That's probably a better representation. So, all right, that's all I got. Nice and short and sweet. I'm going to finish my 3rd chapter and work on this, and then I got some other stuff to do around the house. Today's Thursday. I'm going to try to work on Thug every Thursday again, get back into that routine. So finish stitching and then work some more on some sewing and crochet projects. All right, this was fun. It's been a couple weeks. I don't know if I'll get on here next week or go back to 2 weeks, so we'll see how it goes, what I have time for. It's getting more difficult to find time to stitch and then organize things for the video because you know, got a lot of stuff going on, got kids stuff and Wild Man Willie, so you know, whatever I can do, I'll make it work. But this is the part where I just start rambling on about stuff. So please, if you like the video, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe if you want to see more. Go ahead and visit my Etsy shop. I've got all my current releases are available right now. I've been stitching on some upcoming ones. I'll do a release date on the first day of summer, and those will be mostly fall projects and one surprise. So yeah, enjoy your time, and I hope that you stay well. Thanks for watching. Bye.